Hi guys, welcome to Code Bashers. Guys, in this video, I will be discussing the Cognizant Gen Z Next interview experience. Guys, this interview happened recently only on 25th August 2021 and it is our 2022 batch candidate. Guys, most of you were requesting me to make the interview experience regarding the data scientist profile of Cognizant Gen Z Next. So guys, here I am with the video. This is the most demanded video ever because you were messaging me on Telegram, you were messaging in the comment section of YouTube that I should come up with the video of data scientist role in Cognizant Gen Z Next. Guys, here is the video. And guys, this is the fifth interview experience of Gen Z Next on my channel. The rest of the four parts are uploaded on this playlist on my channel. So make sure that after watching this video you check out all those experiences also. They will be really helpful for you and they will help you in clearing the interviews. So guys, now let's start this video, and before starting a video, please hit the like button as well as the subscribe button for this channel. Guys, this video is sponsored by Relevel platform by Unacademy. India's biggest startups are hiring through this platform this year. More than 50 plus companies including 1MG, Razorpay and Upgrade are hiring through this platform. You can get a job up to 15 LPA through this hiring. To take part in this hiring, you will have to enroll yourself for the test that is known as the Relevel test, and on the basis of your performance in these tests you will be given a score that is known as the Relevel score. And guys, on this basis of this score, the different companies which are hiring through this platform will approach you for the interviews, and if you clear the interviews you will be getting the job in your dream companies. So guys, big news here is that these Relevel tests are completely free. You do not have to pay a single rupee for taking part in this hiring. So now let's see how we can register ourselves for this hiring. Okay, so when you visit this site, you will have to click register for free button. Now, the companies are hiring for three different roles: business development role, front-end development role and back-end development role. So on your preference, you can select any role. So I am choosing back-end development role. Now, if you want to get more information, you can simply scroll down. And guys, please make sure that you visit this site for more information. The link is given in the description box. And now you have to register for the test. Now again, click on this register for free button. Now, you will have to give the test and you can book your slot. Now here the slots are given to you. So I choose this slot and I will be giving the test on this slot. Now guys, the next step is the very critical point of this particular hiring, that is the video resume. You can simply record your video resume from your camera by clicking on the start recording button. So guys, make sure that you do this step very carefully because it will play a vital role in your hiring. So as once you have recorded your video resume, then you will simply have to click submit and your slot will be booked, and on that slot you will have to give the test. So guys, I hope you will like this initiative of Relevel platform and you will take part in this hiring. Okay, so guys, the date of the interview was 25th August 2021. The branch of my friend was ECE. Duration of the interview was 50 to 55 minutes. This included technical round interview plus HR round interview. Now, the role for which the interview took place was the data scientist role. Now, the first question that was ask me about the details of Cognizant. So again, whether you are in technical round or an HR round, such type of questions can be asked from you from any of the interviewer. That is, tell me about the company that you are going to work with. So you must know at least 1 to 2 points regarding the companies, so that and you will be good to go for this particular question. Okay, now the next question was asked me to introduce myself. Again, almost 100% of the times whenever you are giving the interview in any company, whether it is service based or product based, this will be the question that will be asked from you, and it will determine that where your interview will lead to. So in this you can mention your projects, your internships, your skills, and you can mention your extracurricular activities also. But guys, remember, tell only those things in which you are comfortable in, because if you will say SQL, and you must know the SQL thing, because if you will not know the SQL, then it will put a really bad impression on the interviewer that you didn't know any technology and you mentioned that you knew that. So take this in mind and please prepare yourself for this question. Now, the next question was asked about one of the projects, had a discussion on projects for 15 minutes. So again, since it is a 6.75 LPA package, it's a high package, so the concentration will be more on the projects and the internships you have done. So again, prepare your projects well. Make sure that when you are preparing the projects, you have these 4 points covered, because these are very commonly asked questions on the project. That what is the technology stack that has been used in the project, challenges faced in the project, how you overcome these challenges, and what is the future scope of your project. Because if you are doing a project now, there must be scope of that particular thing in future. So again, whenever you are preparing any project, and if you have mentioned 3 projects in a resume, so make sure that you prepare these things for every project in the resume, because the interviewer can ask you any project out of the projects you have mentioned in the resume. So again, there will be little bit discussion on your project in the interview. Okay. Now the next question was few basic questions on ML were asked. Now I will be discussing the ML question. Since the projects were on the ML and the role is also data scientist, so there will be few questions that will be asked from ML. So the questions that were asked from him were very basic. That was, first is difference between supervised learning and unsupervised learning. Again guys, if you are giving the data scientist role, this is the basic question that can be asked from you. So again, supervised learning algorithms are trained using labeled data, whereas unsupervised learning algorithms are trained using unlabeled data. Using supervised learning, we can find out whether our predictions are correct or not, but using unsupervised learning, we find out the pattern inside the data. Okay, so I hope these points are clear to you. Every time whenever difference is asked in the interview, give at least 2 points. So I hope this thing is clear to you. Now, the next question was explain libraries like NumPy, Pandas and Matplotlib. Again, this is a basic question and these libraries are also very basic when compared to machine learning, other libraries of machine learning. So again, what is NumPy? NumPy is a Python library used for working with arrays. It also has functions for working in domain of linear algebra, Fourier transform and matrices. So you must know that whenever when you are using NumPy array and when we'll add 5 to a NumPy array, then that 5 will be added to every element present inside that array. So NumPy arrays are fast also. Now next library was Pandas. Pandas is an open source Python package that is most widely used for data science, data analysis and machine learning tasks. So when we are doing supervised learning or whenever we are doing machine learning, then again we have to load the data, we have to visualize the data, and we will have to pre-process the data. So sorry. So for that thing, Pandas library is used. Now the next library is Matplotlib. Again, Matplotlib is the, you can say using is a plotting library. It is the Python library that is used to plot the data. So I hope these 3 libraries are clear to you. Again guys, the general question that will be asked from machine learning or Python, they will be basic, but the main idea will be to focus on your projects and the projects you have done in internships. So make sure that if you have mentioned those projects, please do those projects very well in for your interview. Now next question was which language you prefer. So my friend said Python, of course, because he had done projects in ML again. So Python is the basic language that can be used for ML. Now there were some Python related questions that are, first was what are modules in Python. So guys, this link I will give in the description box. Visit this link. Detail the modules in Python are explained clearly in this particular post. Okay, the next question was write code to implement dictionary using tool list. So guys, again this is a easy but a tricky question. So this is a Geeks for Geeks link where we where the code is for converting tool list into a dictionary, and the same was asked in the interview. So make sure to practice this code, and the same I hope can be asked from you in your interview also. So I hope this question is clear to you. Now the next question was the OOPS concept. It is the very basic as well as the most common interview question, that is the OOPS concept. So there are 4 OOPS concepts that you have to tell, that is the abstraction, encapsulation, polymorphism and inheritance. And guys, see, I have on my channel I have made 3 such videos, that the machine learning commonly asked interview questions, Python commonly asked interview questions, OOPS commonly asked interview questions, as well as I have made a separate video on how to explain the 4 pillars of OOPS in an interview. So all these 4 videos, the link of all these 4 videos will be either given in the I button or will be given in the description box. So make sure to check them and make sure that you watch those videos before your interview if you are from data scientist profile, because there are certainly many questions that can repeat from the machine learning video in the interview. So I hope these things are clear to you. So 4 concept of OOPS also you can see from 4 pillars of OOPS that I have made on my channel. Now the last question was, in the technical round, the last question was how does a linear regression work. So guys, I will personally advise you that you are giving the data scientist role interview. So guys, you must know all the ML algorithm, at least you must know the definition of all the ML algorithms. There is linear regression, logistic regression, decision trees, random forest, difference between these two. There is a naive Bayes, there is SVM, there is NLP libraries. So you must all know the basics of these things. There is PCA also. So make sure that you do not forget these things. Do not forget these algorithms. So again, any algorithm can be asked from you in the interview. But guys, believe me, whenever you are giving such interview like a data scientist role, so as the majority of your focus will be on the project, and once you have given the good explanation of your project, then the basic type of questions will only be asked from the machine learning type. So if you have the basic understanding, if you know all the algorithms basic only, then also you will be good to go, good to clear the interview. So I hope this thing is clear to you. So these were the 10 technical round questions that were asked from my friend. Now next was the HR round question. So guys, these 5 things were asked in the HR round. First was asked him to introduce myself. It will be asked in every round. If you, for a particular company, you are giving 10 rounds, then again in every round this question will be asked, that introduce yourself. Now next was the questions on my hobbies, which I mentioned in my introduction. Again, I have told you that please make sure that you mention only those things in introduce myself that you are comfortable in answering. So guys, again I have made a video in which I have discussed the 10 most common HR interview questions. So make sure that you watch that video also. Again, that video's link will be given in the description box. Okay, now next was the strengths and weaknesses. You must know at least your 2 strengths and at least 2 weaknesses. Guys, please do not say in any interview that you do not have any weakness. It shows that you are so much overconfident on yourself. Now the fourth question was, how do you solve conflict in a team? Again, it is a managerial type question, that if there are conflicts going on in your team, that how will you solve them. Now next is asked to show Aadhaar, PAN and 10th mark sheet. Guys, these are the documents you must carry with yourself. You must have the soft copy as well as the hard copy while you are giving the interview. So guys, these were all the type of questions which were asked in the HR round. So now we have discussed the technical round questions, we have discussed the HR round questions. I hope you have understood every question, and I hope you have got the thing that which all things you must prepare for the interview. And guys, all the links that I have mentioned in this video, all the links will be given in the description box. Make sure to check them because they will be really informative for you. So guys, this was it for this video. I hope you liked the video. Thank you for watching it.